Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons.
Thank you guys for joining us again.
Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons.
Thank you guys for joining us again.
Woo-hoo.
Guess who's back?
I never left.
Oh my gosh. So he never left, but y'all ain't seen him on YouTube in a while.
Okay.
Nonetheless, we're so excited to be back here with you guys. We mentioned earlier, probably a couple weeks ago, that we're going to be like kind of rebranding and like focusing on specific content. So now we're focusing on
Money, marriage, and motivation.
yes. So we're super excited about that, and we're just going to kick it off with a little series. We're going to choose one word, and we're going to share with you guys how we apply it in all of those areas.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yep.
What's the word you picked today?
The word of the day is
Daddy.
daddy. Let's see how we apply daddy to money, marriage, and motivation. Alrighty guys, so our word today is diligence, and we're going to share with you how we apply it to our money, our marriage, and motivation. So Jared is going to start off with how we apply it in our finances.
Yeah. Now, diligence is a really heart-connected word for me. We'll probably have to do like a separate video on why it's such a special word. But nonetheless, actually,
You want to share the definition of it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are two definitions.
There's a dictionary definition, and then there's a
one
Bishop Ben
we
definition.
live by.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the one that I live by.
No, because yours is the good one. So we'll say the basic one. So the basic one is diligent means careful and persistent work or effort.
Yeah.
But take it away with the best one.
All right, here we go. So making daily decisions in line with destiny, paying systematic attention to divine details. It's worth saying twice. Making daily decisions in line with destiny and paying systematic attention to divine details.
And that definition was by the late Bishop Ben Burt. We love him and miss him so much,
Yeah.
but he was just such a, and is such a wisdom source, and we love that definition. So.
Yeah. So for me, when it comes to the word diligence, obviously it's a heartfelt topic for us. Not only that, it's a daily thing, just like the definition says, making daily decisions in line with destiny. So when I see destiny, when it comes to finances, I look at it as a seed opportunity. Like when I'm looking into the future, I look at Rivers. Like she's going to grow up, we have to pour into her, so later on she's ready for whatever level comes next. So we do the same thing with our finances, and one of the main things that we do is tithing. So as soon as I get, let's say we have a check for $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, wherever the check size may be that we receive with that individual check, my first inclination is I have to tithe. It's not, am I going to try this out? No, I live this way. Like I live by breathing. If I ever skip a day on breathing, I'm pretty dead. You know what I mean? So you can choose to breathe, and you can choose to have things go and be live in your life, and that's how we choose to add life to our life, partnering with God. And then the second half of that is offerings, and there's a lot of different styles, but basically it's a multiplier over and above standard provision and protection. And Elmo's.
Yes, River's in the background.
Yeah.
Cool. So that was pretty good. Like I said, we love that definition. When I think about diligence as it pertains to money, I think a lot of people automatically think about budgeting, and that was so important to us in the early stages. I mean, it is, but I'm going to tell you what's different now. Before it was like we got to stick to the budget, we got to make a plan. I think that's so important, but I think now it's more of a sensitivity, like a diligent sensitivity to the Lord. Like, God, what do you want us to do with this money now?
I like that.
Versus we got a plan, we got to stick to it, and it's important to have that. Do not get me wrong, but now in this stage of life, it's like money is such a tool, and it's like, Lord, how do you want us to use it? And we've seen our money being used as a seed. We've seen it being used as a blessing to other people. We've seen it being used as aid to us when we didn't know that it was going to be multiplied to us in the same day. So God kind of just nudges us in different ways, and we're diligent to acknowledge him. And sometimes it's Jared getting that inclination and then him relaying it to me, or me getting an inclination and relaying it to him, and us being in agreement and moving forward with that and seeing the impact of it. So I know that's probably not the conventional way of seeing money, but in our marriage and in this season, that is very important right now.
So the next portion is marriage.
Yes. So how do we apply diligence in our marriage?
I would definitely say applying diligence in marriage not just for this stage, but in every stage, is like diligently finding a place to be in agreement. Like one of the things that we thought of and we agreed on first was we're going to agree on trusting in God. We're going to agree on doing things His way and having Him as a priority. So when we married in agreement on that, it allows us to marry in our decision making and doing everything from a married perspective versus a single mindset. Because, oh, this is what I want, I need, I want. And then you switch that, this is what we want, this is what we need, this is what we agree on, and thinking and living through that mindset. So that's a diligently applied process, because a lot of times I could be selfish, you could be selfish, River could be selfish even though she's not married. But nonetheless, anybody can be selfish, and sometimes when you focus on self, that's not really a marital mindset. So diligently applying a married perspective to things versus a single-eyed vision.
So when I think about diligence in marriage, I think about priorities and being diligent to make those things a priority. So for us, like date night was a priority for us, and being diligent to do that. It takes work, and we can be honest, there are times where we have skipped out in the season where we didn't do it, especially when River was born. Like it was done because we were adjusting our priorities. You know?
We also agreed not to for a while.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks, it was like, I don't want to leave my kid anywhere.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We were team, don't do that. But even then, while we were in the process of adjusting our priorities, we were just like, okay, no, this is really needed. Like, we really need date night. So we weren't always consistent at having date night every single week. But we thought that it was important to incorporate that in our marriage because we saw a difference. Like, just getting away from our normal activities, our normal responsibilities, and just laughing and just being Jared and Kiara versus mommy and daddy, or the worker or entrepreneur, this or that. So being diligent to make those priorities.
Thank you so much. Can I have some more?
So being diligent to make our priorities a priority is a big deal in marriage for us. So yeah. Alrighty, so the next topic is...
She's so funny. She's running around.
Yes, y'all.
I love it.
Yeah, we're parents. It is what it is.
So the last two words I did first, let's just switch it for the last one. So how would you say you apply diligence for motivation?
Okay, so diligence and motivation. So for me, because it is one of our gifts to encourage people, it is one of our greatest joys to encourage people. So for me, I have to diligently be in a place of staying personally motivated. Now, for the most part, I am pretty self-motivated, but there are times where I did this whole video about if you are a natural encourager, you may go through like bouts of feeling low or bouts of depression because your gift is being attacked, because you naturally help other people. So the enemy doesn't want you to be in a place where you're healthy enough to continue to operate in your gifts. So sometimes you're attacked with that. And so because I know that, I diligently do things to make sure my motivation is always intact. So I'm journaling, I'm spending time with the Lord, I'm listening to motivated messages, I'm listening to prophetic messages, I'm making sure I'm staying in agreement with my husband, because I know that affects like our life and just how we operate. Because you know, like if you are off with your husband, you're off with your spouse, everything else is just whack. Like it's not fun, it's not as enjoyable.
So is that what? Happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house?
Happy spouse, happy house, I think. So anyway, so I make it a point to make sure that I am always daily doing things that keep me motivated. So that's how I apply diligence in that area. You ready to dance?
Another way to stay motivated is to dance. We used to do silly dance when it was just us, and now it's more than just us.
River's asking us to dance. You ready? You ready?
Ready?
Go river, go river, go river, go river, go mommy, go mommy, go mommy, go mommy, go daddy, go daddy, go daddy, go daddy, go river, go river, go river, go river, go river, go river, go, 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 go. Motivation. So yes, for me, she's so funny. For me, motivation is moments like this, saying the right thing. Saying the right thing, no matter if it's something extra positive, something extra negative. I'm going to say something motivational, something positive, something in agreement with the word, because at the end of the day, the word is what
created this world, and the world is what's going to change this world. So if I want to change my world, I have to create it with my words. And I really take that seriously. So some people are like, why are you always saying the same thing? Or why are you always so positive? Why are you always this? Because I know my words shape. Watch out now. I know my words shape everything I'm going to experience. Like, out of the abundance of my heart, my mouth speaks. And if I speak it, I can have it. So I'm going to say what I want to have, not say what I feel, because my feelings change. But that's my key motivation. So if it's something, even in song choices, like if I'm really excited about something, you'll hear me singing. If I'm really like hey, I need to attack this thing, I'm going to be singing. So no matter what it is, my barometer is set to be positive, to agree with the word, to agree with my wife, to sow in agreement with the word, to say in agreement with the word, and to stay in agreement with the word. So that's just how I'm geared, and I just stay consistent, being diligent. It's what we do. Yeah.
That's good.
Diligence!
So that is how we apply diligence in our money, our marriage, and motivation. So you guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you have any other word suggestions, feel free to drop them below.
Yes.
Let us know. It can be love, it can be faith, how we apply
you want to do another one?
music in all these areas of our life. No, we're not gonna do it right now.
We can.
We'll save it for later. It's pretty, y'all. I'm actually very tired right now. But I pushed through because you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta be
stay
diligent.
motivated. Gotta stay motivated. Diligence.
Diligent.
Money, marriage, motivation.
With our goals.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, we love you guys so much, and we hope you have an amazing day.
You wanna say bye-bye?
You ready to say bye-bye?
Say hasta luego.
Come on. You gotta say it. They can't see you. They can't see you. Alrighty. Say bye-bye.
1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say hasta luego.
Say see you later. Blow a kiss.
Kisses.
Alright, love y'all.
Alrighty,
see y'all
guys.
soon.
See you later.
Hasta
Bye.
luego.
Hasta luego.
Yeah.